Victor, first of all, we are 24 hours away from your big fight against Albert Morales. I gotta ask you, what is running through your minds right now?
Food. That's what I care about right now, food. We just made weight, of course. Everybody's on point like professionals. As soon as we get out of here, we're all pretty much going to go eat. And then after that, we're going to think about punching each other's face in.
So now I do have to ask you, you've made a name for yourself in Japan, in Russia, and now here, you're challenging for the Bantamweight title. I do have to ask you, what would it mean to you to start making your name here in the United States?
Well, like I've said before, belts really don't mean anything to me. What does matter to me is opportunity and the ability to fight. You don't get the belt till after the fight, so you have to worry about the fight itself. To be in there with a guy like Albert, who's got a lot of experience, is just as much a credit to my hat as fighting anywhere that I've ever fought. So,
Trainer Josh Barnett, what would you say some of the best advice he's given you?
Punch him in the fucking face. Yeah, that's pretty much how Josh coaches. Yeah, so no bull, just all up front. Nothing to leave into translation. Just go for it.
Now, one of the things I do want to know is, do you have any pre-fight rituals?
I eat a big ass breakfast, and then I take a nap.
Do you have any? Can you give us any details on that breakfast? What does that breakfast entail?
Okay, I go for chilaquiles, and then after that, I'll mess up some pancakes, some ham, and then go from there. See how I feel after that.
How are you feeling right now, considering that this is your first title defense?
Feeling amazing. Ready to go out there to put on a good show. Victor Henry's a very tough opponent. Been around the game for a very long time. One of the best bantamweights in the world, and I'm ready to take him out, do something that no one has ever done before. So, feeling good. Had a great camp. I'm excited.
How did you prepare for this fight? How was your camp?
Hard work, dedication. Same thing every camp.
What was your schedule like?
I train about 3 times a day. Train striking in the morning, then I hit a wrestling class, strength and conditioning, and I ended with jiu-jitsu. So I guess sometimes 4 times a day.
Jean, you've been doing this for quite some time. You're no stranger to being in here, being in the cage. Since you were a very, small kid, you've been out there, you've been fighting, you've been doing different stuff. I got to ask you, 24 hours ahead of your fight against Devin Brock, how are you feeling?
I'm just feeling excited. I'm glad the weight cut is over. So to me, that's like the hard part. Going out there and fighting is just kind of like just putting everything to the test and letting loose. So I'm really excited for it.
You mentioned the challenging part being the weight cut. Tell us about that. What was your process like? And did you have trouble, trying to make sure that you get to weight and all of that?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I had trouble. I just think it's more than I'm usually cutting. I prefer to fight at 170. So I took a very professional approach to it. I got a great team that helped me get the weight down, and I'm already feeling a lot better, so that's what matters.
In terms of pro experience, Devin is a little bit more experienced than you are. Does that make you feel a little bit nervous, or does that just empower you to keep moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has more experience than I do as a professional, but I wouldn't say it makes me nervous. I would say it makes me excited to step in there with somebody with that experience. It's just a testament to both of us for going out there and putting our skills to the test.
So I do have to ask you, Jean-Paul, he's a very experienced fighter. So how did you prepare for somebody like him?
Oh, man, I just do what I do. I understand that when people's experience we watch film, we do what we do, but, I work on myself mostly.
And you're currently right now on a 3-fight winning streak. So what is your plan to continue the momentum that you're on right now?
Keep doing what I'm doing.
And what would you say is that?
Winning.
Johnny, we are 24 hours away from your pro debut. I gotta ask you, how are you feeling?
I'm ready to go. I'm coming to take everything. I've been working my ass off for this, man.
What does it mean to you to finally making your pro debut?
It means, to me, it's a lot because I put in a lot of work to get here. And, at this point, I don't think anyone in the amateur ranks wants to fight me. So it's the next step for me in order to make a career out of this. So I'm excited about it.
In terms of your trainers, Chad George, Josh Barnett, what is some of the advice that they've given you heading into your pro debut?
Josh, well, we're going to fucking punch this guy in his face, right? Chad, just be smart, So it's the best of both worlds, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to be mean, but I'm going to be smart about it. I'm going to have my way of what I need to do.
We got a lot of different fights going on. Tell us about some of the ones you're most looking forward to.
So I would say, man, it's as always, Lights Out Extreme Fighting has a stacked card, and there are 2 fights in particular that I am really excited for. My name is Blake Bulletproof Troop, known for dropping warheads on people's foreheads, and I'll be working as a combat sports analyst for LXF 6. And one of the fights that I'm extremely excited about is Moses Motown Murrietta against Ozzy Diaz for the 185-pound title. Moses and I actually fought back in 2016. I don't know if you can tell, I got a little scar right here. Moses gave me this bad boy, left me looking like a piggy bank. But so I'm really excited for this card. We have two of the best boxers, I think, in Southern California in the middleweight division, squaring up, going for the Lights Out Extreme Fighting title. I'm really excited for that one. And then in our main event, Albert Morales and Victor Henry, another banger. I am extremely excited for both these, and it's the reason why they're our main event and co-main event. So I'm excited. As always, Lights Out Extreme Fighting comes in with a card full of bangers.